What is up? Welcome back to Unhinge the World on TEW 9. This is a save that we are simulating and going over 1 year at a time. The mod is Change the World, which starts in August of 2018. It is essentially an AEW Begins mod, and it's also an NWA with Billy Corgan Begins mod too, which is really cool. If you remember, when we left off on January 1st, 2019, there was an announcement. The group known as The Elite were going to form a promotion called All Elite Wrestling, AEW. And at the time, we didn't really know much about it. We didn't know their champions. We didn't know who they were going to sign. It was a very small organization. But now we're 1 year removed from that. And like I said, we're going to go over everything that happened in 2019. So we're going to see what AEW has become in the first year. We'll see what NWA has become in the first year under Billy Corgan. We'll see what WWE is doing and all these other promotions that we love around the world. So before we do any of that, let's get into the end of the year awards. So it looks like for the second year in a row, Male Wrestler of the Year is Kazuchika Okada. Okada's won this title at the end of 2018, and he won it at the end of 2019. So here we are at the end of 2019, and Okada is the Male Wrestler of the Year. Is he the IWGP champion? Oh, he's the Intercontinental champion. It's pretty cool. Female Wrestler of the Year for the fourth time is Sasha Banks. Ooh, Sasha Banks is the SmackDown Women's Champion. The Company of the Year for the 15th time, New Japan Pro Wrestling. Male Tag Team of the Year for the second year in a row again, Suzuki Gun, Minoru Suzuki and Zack Sabre Jr. That's an interesting tag team. Female Tag Team of the Year, Iconic, Billie Kay and Peyton Royce. I love that they won this award. Is this the first one? The first time? Yeah, for the first time. Wow, this is so iconic. And they're the women's tag team champions. That's awesome. Match of the Year, Minoru Suzuki defeats Kenny Omega. Man, Minoru Suzuki was on a heck of a roll in this save in 2018, 2019, around this time. And he's like one of the top guys in the world. He's Tag Team of the Year. He's Match of the Year. He's part of Company of the Year. Let's see if he's on Show of the Year. Show of the Year, New Japan, New Year Dash. I don't have the results of that in front of me, but maybe we'll look at it later. Maybe not. Young Male Wrestler of the Year, Bandito. Is this the first time he won it? Yeah, the first time that Bandito won that title. Young Female Wrestler of the Year, Tessa Blanchard. Second time. I believe second time in a row. Veteran Male Wrestler of the Year, Minoru Suzuki, 51 years old. And he is tearing it up in New Japan. So much popularity in Japan. That's so crazy. Female Veteran of the Year, Katarina Waters, Winter, the Temptress, whatever her name is. Winter, she was Winter though. I forget what she was in TNA. I mean, she was Winter in TNA. I forgot what she was in WWE. I know she was with Paul Burchill. Katie Burchill? Is that her name? Most Improved Company of the Year, IWRG. I don't even know what this company is. It's a Mexico company. Internacional Wrestling Revolucion Grupo. Wow, look at this roster. They have a good roster. They are 9th in the world. Their heavyweight champion is El Hijo Dr. Wagner Jr. He's got to be young, right? Yeah, he's 28 because he's still around right now. He's the top guy in AAA now. Impossible is the light heavyweight champion. I don't know who that is. The middleweight champion is Puma de Oro. I don't know who that is either. I know who Vacant is. Those Vacant tag team champions. The trios champions. The welterweight champion, Hip Hop Man. Who's Hip Hop Man? Never heard of you, Hip Hop Man. You have a title though. And the 9th biggest company in the world. Lady Pink. She's 21. She's a Mexican luchadora. Not bad. Lady Pink. I don't know you. Junior de Juniors. Official Ryan. Alright. Anyway, let's move on. They're the most improved company of the year. Male independent wrestler of the year, Walter. He is still the PWG champion. It's been about a year and a half, and he's still the PWG champion, and now he's a Progress World champion and the Evolve Tag Team champions. Walter's just doing it, man. Walter's dope. Female independent wrestler of the year, Tessa Blanchard. She is independent knockouts women's world champion and women's of wrestling tag team champions. Male manager of the year, Leo Rush. Does he manage Bobby? Bobby. The man of the hour. Too sweet to be sour. Still all Renee Savage's catchphrases. At least he still wrestles. That's fine. He's got the gift of the gab, apparently. Oh, yeah. Well, he does. Female manager of the year, Leva Bates. I'm not sure who she's managing, but cool. Blue Pants. Male color commentary. I mean, no, that's play-by-play. Tom Hannafin. He's still in WWE. He has not gotten in trouble yet. Female play-by-play. Renee Paquette. WWE, Renee Young. I know it's so weird because when she first left WWE, it was so weird to call her Renee Paquette. And now it's so weird to, like, not call her that. Male color commentary, Jerry the King. Female color commentary, whoever that is, Portia Perez. Where is she doing commentary? At Shimmer, okay. Male referee, Brandon Toll, Impact and Evolve. Female referee of the year, this person at Noah and 01. All right, and that's all. That's all the awards. Major players, always ready. Sorry, stuck in my head. Let's look at the mail. Let's see. The head booker position of the newly opened New Texas is now available. This is cool. Did this open in 2019? Jim Cornette's the booker. They already had Shane Taylor walk out on them. They're super new. John Hannigan, Low Key, be ready. Ruby Reyes, Mance Warner, good old Manser. Yeah, good old Manser. Good old Manser. All right. Who are their champions? Always ready. Oh, Ruby Reyes is their Divas champion. Enzo More is their top contender champion. And the Universal champion is Low Key. Be ready. The new ownership of APC is now for grabs after retirement of Fausto Constantino. Always ready. Okay, let's take a look at this one. This is another promotion in Mexico. This is in Europe. They're 72nd in the world. And yeah, I don't really know much about them. They're 72nd in the world, so they're pretty low on the world totem pole. Okay, changing ownership. CMLL. There's a new the booking positions available due to the retirement of Panico. Oh, interesting. Blue Panther took over booking. They're 6th in the world, so that's more of a big deal that their owner retired. Wait, did he retire or did he pass away? Yeah, he retired. The head booker of the newly opened WPW. Winnipeg Pro Wrestling. Jacques Rougeau, huh? And Jake the Snake Roberts as the booker? Okay, okay. They are 58th in the world. So they're not super, super important. And they have no titles. Interesting. The head booker of NXT UK is now available. Oh, I think... Oh, no, we're not playing. Simon Miller. Okay, that guy from What Culture? The guy who talks like this. I don't know how to talk. I can't do it, but he talks really weird. The What Culture guy, he puts long pauses in his words, and I can't even listen to him. No offense, Simon Miller, if you're listening. But why is he the head booker of this promotion? This is 11th in the world. And since we're here, let's go over their champions. Look, they have Kyle Fletcher. Kyle Fletcher. Wow. Did you know what I found out playing this game? Since it's 2018 and Kyle Fletcher is 21 years old and he was an indie wrestler here. When he wrestled on the indies, the Australian indies, I believe, his name was... First name was Insta. Okay. Last name, Graham. Like a graham cracker. Like Graham. Yeah, his name was Instagram. What a dork. Alright, anyway. Sorry, Kyle Fletcher. He's good now. He's almost AEW champion. He'll be maybe a few years. Maybe a few more years. Okay. T-Bone, Tyson T-Bone and Chris Ridgway are the tag team champions of the NXT UK. They... Oh, what happened here? Why did they vacate the titles? Did they get hurt? I don't know what happened there. They got called up, maybe? The NXT UK's champion, Toni Storm, vacated the title, too. I wonder if she got called up. But Ginny, who is currently married to Gunther in real life, is the NXT Women's UK champion. The NXT UK championship is held by Dave Mastiff. And it looks like Joe Coffey also vacated the title. He must have got called up, too. All the champions got called up all at once, it sounds like. So they vacated the titles? NXT? Whatever? Okay. NXT UK, I mean. Alright, well, I just wanted to go through that real quick and see what they're doing. You know what? Actually, let's go back to NXT UK. Let's go to news. Rip Fowler recalled. Yeah, Travis Banks recalled. Toni Storm recalled. Is she still in WWE? Oh, she is at least. Okay. Sometimes these people get recalled and released really quickly. Vic Joseph is gone from NXT UK. Johnny Moss was our previous booker, I believe. And he's literally gone. He's in different companies. So that's cool. What about Vic Joseph? Because that's our NXT. That's our guy in NXT in real life. He's gone. He was in UK. He started off in UK. Look at this. Trent Seven recalled. Tyler Bate recalled. JD McCunna recalled. Oh, I'm going backwards now. But Joe and Mark Coffey recalled. So yeah, a lot of people got called up. El Ligaro got recalled. Wow. Alright. Well, that's cool. Good for them. Good for those people getting recalled. We'll see if they're using them, right? BZW just opened. Banger Zone. Dope. Fabio Constantino. Wasn't that the other guy? Oh, well. Jeff Jarrett. Jeff Jarrett is the booker of Banger Zone Pro Wrestling in Europe. What is Jeff Jarrett doing in Europe as a pro wrestling booker? They had some They had some shows. Let's see if they have titles. They'll have no titles. Is Angel Blanc here? Or he hasn't started wrestling yet, probably, right? Yeah, they're new. I don't see them. I'm going to keep my eye out for Queen Aminata and see when she started. And see like if they show what indie promotion she started in. That'd be pretty cool. House of Glory is on the verge of bankruptcy. Amazing Reds company. At this rate, it won't last long enough for him to sell it to Master P. But Enzo More is one of their top people, so that might be why they're going out of business. Their crown jewel champion is Austin Theory. That's cool because in real life, it was Zilla for a long time. He just lost it to Bully Race not too long ago. So this is kind of like a young man's, like a young up-and-comer's title. Cruiserweight title is Charles Mason. He's a big deal nowadays. World champion is Dalton Castle. I don't know where he's been lately, but Dalton Castle's around. I guess he's AEW. Tag team champions are Super Thunder Frog and Enzo Amore. Does he come out and be like, "This is Super Thunder Frog, and you can't teach that. Realest frog in the room." All right, Willow Nightingale is our women's champion. That's dope. She's in WoW, and she plays Eye Candy in WoW. I don't know if that's real, but that's cool. All right, and okay, so enough of this. Let's go check out the world and see how unhinged it is. Oh, before we do that, let's go to the Power 500. As we know, Okada's number 1, and he was number 1 last year. Number 2 is Murder Grandpa Minoru Suzuki, and last year he was number 8. Number 3 is Zack Sabre Jr., and you can kind of see some of the big matches they've had here. In fact, Zack Sabre Jr. wrestled for the IWGP Internet Independent Wrestling World Title. That's pretty cool. At PWG. Wow. Like, this is so in-depth. It's so crazy. This is a very good mod. There's a lot of controversy around this mod with some of the news stories, but it's a good mod for the wrestling. Number 4 is Kota Ibushi. He was number 6 last year. Finjuice. I remember Finjuice. I forgot about them. I forgot they even existed. Jay White is number 5 in the world, and he was number 2 last year. I don't think we went over this part last year. Tanahashi is 6. Last year he was 3. Moxley in the WWE still is Dean Ambrose is number 7, and last year he was number 8. So our first WWE guy on this list, the first 6 are all New Japan guys. Number 7 is a WWE guy. So cool, good for them. He was WWE champion at one point in the year. Number 8 is Sasha Banks. I guess Sasha's doing really good too because she's Woman of the Year twice in a row. She's teaming with Ronda Rousey. Who wouldn't do good teaming with Ronda Rousey, I guess? Yeah, Ronda Rousey and Sasha Banks. That's a crazy tag team. I couldn't picture it, but whatever. They're booking it. Bray Wyatt is number 9. He's up from 15. So the year before he was number 15. Seth Rollins is number 10. He's up from 24. So he had a pretty big rise from the previous year. I wonder if he was injured or something. Io Shirai is number 11. The previous year she was 106. Now that's a jump from 106 to 11. Now she's in the big time because she's on the main roster. She must have got called up from NXT too. Wow, look at all these great matches that she's had. Bryan Danielson is 12. He's down. He was 11 last year. He's still in WWE. He's having some really good matches. He had a good match against Bray Wyatt at Tables, Ladders, and Chairs. Hiroki Goto is 13. He's up from 39, so that's a big jump. Bayley is 14, up from 30. We'll get to 20, and then I guess we'll call it quits on this part. Chris Jericho, he is number 15. He's up from 41. So Chris Jericho made a pretty good jump too. Not as big as Io. But Jericho looks like he's tagging with Dean Ambrose. That'd be a pretty fun tag team in this time frame. I guess instead of Kevin Owens, his best friend is Dean Ambrose. Speaking of unhinged, Dean Ambrose. Asuka is number 16, up from 65. So Asuka and Io are doing really good. Asuka's on the main roster. In fact, here's an Asuka versus Io match. And they got a 92. Wow. Asuka and Ronda versus the Iconics. Asuka and Io in a ladder match for the Raw Women's title. Rey Fenix, where's he? Everywhere still, right? Yeah, he's in a bunch of places. They're all handshake, though. Oh, so if I was playing... Because when I play as WWE one time, he was written, so I couldn't sign him away. But now it looks like if I was playing at this point in time, I'd be able to sign him away. So that's good to know. Anyways, he's number 17. He's up from 22. Not a huge jump, but a pretty good one. He had a lot of stuff in Impact, AAA, CMLL, Crash. He's been in a lot of places. AEW, apparently, right there. King Phoenix. His name is King Phoenix in AEW. Wow. Kenny Omega. It looks like he's been spending a lot of time in AEW, too. He is 18. He's down from 4. So he went down quite a bit. And he is exclusive written to AEW. Wow. So at some point in 2019, he went from being New Japan roster to being AEW roster. We'll have to see how and when that happened, right? Job history. New Japan. He left New Japan in February of 2019. And then that's when he started with AEW full time. He started with AEW in August. Interesting. Alright, whatever. Kenny Omega. 19, Randy Orton. Up from 20, so he only went up 1. He had a match against Dean Ambrose in a cage. He's been doing okay. He's been just kind of treading water, I guess. And number 20 is Becky Lynch, up from 33. So we had 3 women on this list. Becky, Bayley. Actually, Becky, Bayley, Asuka, Io, Sasha. 5? And that was 5 women of the top 20 people. And that's only 20. So that's pretty cool. So usually, I mean, as we all know, like in TEW, it's really hard to get a women's division off the ground and whatnot. But like this is 5. There's 5 women of the top 20 people, so that's cool. And then you just keep going: Finn Balor, Andrade, Braun Strowman, Kevin Owens, Kushida, The Miz, Adam Cole, Claudio, Chad Gable, Rey Mysterio, Naito, Ronda Rousey, Bobby Lashley, Rusev, Penta, Roman Reigns, Mystico at 37, Dolph Ziggler, Kofi Kingston, and finally at 40, Will by God Ospreay. And he's up from 42, so he's actually improving. He's still young in this game. I mean, he's young now in real life. He is 26 here, so yeah, he's got time. He's got time to improve. All right, so let's go over and check out the match history, the shows, the companies, whatever. What do we want to check out? All right, so we have the companies up here. NWA is way down here. I'm not sure if they were there before, but we do have 75 promotions total. Here's Riot. Is this Riot City? Melbourne, Australia. Wow. Let me look at their roster for a second here. All right. I knew somebody who actually worked at Riot City, and I wanted to see if he was in here. But I don't know when he stopped working there. Okay. He's not. He's not in there. Todd Kennelly. Wow. They are 74th in the world. And there's an APC one, North, Riptide, Eve. Eve is a good one. They're still around. Viper's there. B. Priestley is there. Miko Satomura is there. Who are their champions? Their Eve champion is Millie McKenzie. Their international champion is Jamie Hayter. She won. Oh, it's a tournament. I don't know. Charlie Morgan won it in 17, but it's not 17 anymore. Emi Sakura and Livy Grace. I don't know who this is. Livy Grace, Tennessee Honey. Huh. I don't know. Okay. I know who Emmy is. She's in AEW now. She's a legend. That's cool. Good for them, though. And where's Miko? Is she everywhere? Oh, no. She's only in like a couple companies. All right. Let's see. Defiant. Banger Zone. They're super new. We just looked at them. PWA. NWA. Let's see NWA. This is what I'm interested in seeing. Any date, right? There we go. 18. August of 18. No, I want 19. I want 19. Earliest date 2019. That's what we're doing. Do I just close it and just search it? See, it didn't work. August. Oh, because I didn't click the day, I think. I have to go boom and then boom. Wow, not very many things happened in 2019. January 2019. There's not very many stories. Is it all stories? Yeah. All right. Here is a show. Carlito defeated Nick Aldis in a Nick Aldis' rematch. Trevor Murdoch beat Ricky Starks for the television title. Camille defeated Angelina Love to retain the NWA Women's title. And The Suffering defeated Peter Avalon and Sal the Pal for the NWA United States title. That's cool. Scorpio Sky has left. He went to other places. Frankie Kazarian has come in. Oh, that's cool. He works here in Ring of Honor. And he's NWA World Tag Team Champion, and he's Ring of Honor 6-man champion. Kazarian promoted to Inner Circle. Wow. Locker room leader. Sammy Guevara has parted ways. Oh, he got signed. Good for him. Christopher Daniels comes in. Nick Aldis extends his deal. Christopher Daniels becomes a locker room leader. Oh, the NWA went down in size. And the Crockett Cup 2019. Melina Perez and Fred Rosser defeated Rain and Jazz. So Melina Perez and Fred Rosser won the Crockett Cup. Interesting. The TV title was here. Trevor Murdoch beat Mahabali Ashira. Peter Avalon defeated Davari for the World Junior Heavyweight title. Camille defeated Amanda Rodriguez to retain the women's title. Penelope Ford. Wow, Summer Rae versus Penelope Ford. Go figure, right? Okay, battle. Oh, they're cool with each other. Oh, they're friendly. NWA and Ring of Honor. Rain leaves. She's like, I didn't win the Crockett Cup. I'm out. No Crockett Cup for me. I'm out. Tim Storm has been released. Ouch. We all saw that one coming, though. They fell again. Wow. They went from small to tiny to insignificant. Wowie. Wowie zowie. They had the Crockett, the anniversary show. They're not having enough shows. They need to have a weekly show or something. They had a 70 main event, though. The Addiction, which is what, Kazarian and Daniels, defeated Nick Aldis and Laredo Kid for the tag team titles. Wow. Willie Mack defeated Carlito for the NWA title. Fred Rosser defeated Trevor Murdoch for the NWA television title. Angelina Love defeated Camille for the women's title. The conformists defeat the Suffering. Wow, there's some random tag teams here. NWA walk into the fire. Willie Mack retained. Fred Rosser retained against Shad Gaspard. Angelina Love retained in the rematch against Camille. The non-conformists retained. The non-conformists. Wow, let's look at their titles now that they've had a few shows under their belt. Punishment Martinez is still the champion. He's going on 437 days. He had it for all of 2019. Has he defended it, though? Because I didn't see any defenses. No, he hasn't defended that title in over a year. Wow. Good for him, right? Look at these guys. The non-conformists. Is that who they are? I don't know. Pretty Peter Avalon is the World Heavyweight, Junior Heavyweight Champion. The Tag Team Champions are Christopher Daniels and Frankie Kazarian. Dope. Fred Rosser is the TV Champion. That's cool. The Women's Champion is Angelina Love. The Women's Tag Team titles are still vacant, which makes sense. And the World Champion is The Chocolate Juggalo. Willie Mack. Is Juggalo? Juggalo's not in this game, huh? There's no JCW in this game. I wish there was. That's one thing I would add if I could add anything would be Juggalo Championship Wrestling. There's G. What is this? Oh, German. Is this global? Well, that was Global Wrestling Federation or whatever. Where's Global Force Wrestling? Is Global Force Wrestling in this? Global Force Wrestling. These guys are fairly new. They opened up in July of 19. So let's see how they're doing. They are 58th in the world. They have no champions. Jake Roberts is their head booker. I guess what does that tell you? Have they had any shows? They've had a few shows. Breaking down one. The main event was not even worth mentioning. Okay, that's cool. House of Glory isn't doing too well. Let's go to page 2. Smash, Defy, Rev Pro. Let's see what's going on Rev Pro. I know Murder Grandpa's like the champion over there. Walter, Zack Sabre Jr., Will Ospreay. Man, what a main event scene there. Their Rev Pro British Cruiserweight Champion is Josh Bodum, who defeated Will Ospreay in August of 2019 for it. Their Rev Pro British Heavyweight Champion is Chris Brooks. Oh, Minoru Suzuki vacated the title in May of 19. I thought we saw that he was the champion. That's weird. Maybe he had held it. I don't know. But anyways, Chris Brooks is the champion. Who did Chris Brooks beat? Oh, wow. Cara Noir and A-Kid in a cage match. Look at this. Minoru Suzuki defeats Zack Sabre Jr., Walter. Wait, no. Will Ospreay, Walter, and Zack Sabre Jr. 76 rated match. Minoru Suzuki defeats David Starr, Zack Sabre Jr., and Walter. 75 rated match. Wow. The J Cup it hasn't been defended in a while. The women's champion is Alex Windsor. She's had it since November 8th. No, her last defense was November 8th. She's had it since, I don't know, August. And they've never had a Queen of the Ring tournament. Windsor. Freelance. Women of Wrestling. Fire. Kiera Hogan is Fire. Katrina. Oh, Katrina. Alright, so these guys, they have risen to small size, so they're doing good. Women of Wrestling. They're doing good. Let's see. This is their show. Oh, Crazy Mary Dobson. Oh, wow. She got signed to AEW. Carly Perez comes in. Are these all just TV shows? Why is it sometimes it's 1 and sometimes it's 4? And sometimes it's 2. Santana Garrett has walked out. She's currently the Shine Tag Team Champion, though. She has apparently quit. Apparently walked out on World Women of Wrestling. Oh, they brought Notorious Mimi in? Wow. That's crazy. I didn't even know she was wrestling in 2019. They've risen to small size. They signed this person. The Shine Champion. I don't know who you are. Jazzy Yang. I didn't know Jazzy Yang. Did I know? Maybe I knew Jazzy Yang was wrestling then. That's Jimmy Yang's daughter, yo. Sue Young. As Susie. As Susie. She came in as Susie. Or Susie? I don't know. Sue Young. And Mikey Whipwreck has been hired as a road agent. And a very weird looking person. Good old Mikey Whipwreck. Holly Dead is their world champion. 3-time world champion. Wow. And defeated, oh no. The tag team champions are Fire and Tessa Blanchard. Cool, cool, cool. Alright, let's go. Shine. Progress Beyond. Pro Wrestling Gorilla. Look at this. Walter's still the world champion. Look at these defenses. Trevor Lee, Sammy Guevara, Jeff Cobb, Joey Janela. Oh, he defeated him, but that was not a... Oh, he did. Joey won it. Joey Janela won the title in January of 19. And he held it. He defeated Walter again there. He defeated Zack Sabre Jr. and Trevor Lee there. Defeated Matt Riddle and Jeff Cobb there. Wow, Jeff Cobb, Matt Riddle, Ray Phoenix, Jeff Cobb, Walter again at Battle of Los Angeles, Night 3. And then Walter defeated Joey Janela and Jeff Cobb in a triple threat match in October. Wow, and Walter just won it back. That's crazy. I didn't even realize Joey Janela went on a heck of a run. The tag team champions are PCO and Bandito. They beat Flamita and Brody King. These are such weird tag teams. And the Battle of Los Angeles 2018 winner is Ray Phoenix. 2019 winner is Jeff Cobb. And DDT, the 2019 winner is Penta and Darby Allin. I guess it's a random tournament. Yeah, I don't know. CZ Dub, Shimmer. Wow. Jessica Havoc is the Shimmer champion. The Heart of Shimmer is Mia Yim. And the tag team champions are Jessica Havoc and Nevaeh? ICW, Minchi Pro. Is that Minoku? Yeah, Michinoku. I can't even speak. Seedling, Over the Top, 01, Oz, Tokyo Joshi Pro. Princess of Princess champion is Miyu Yamashita. She's in her third reign. Wow. Princess tag team champions are Takashi and Mi. And Miyu Yamashita won the 2019 Princess Cup. Awesome. Alright, we have a few more to look at here. Number 25 is Evolve. Let's check out Evolve. I like Evolve. I've always been a big fan. When the WrestleMania came to town here in 2015, we went to an Evolve show. And Drew Galloway and Johnny Gargano and a lot of cool people were there. When I say Drew Galloway, I mean Drew McIntyre. All right, let's see. Gabe Sapolsky is the owner and the booker. Joey Janela is their biggest star. Swerve, Matt Riddle, Walter, Thatcher. Joey Janela is the Evolve World Champion. That's crazy. Where were we when we started the game? Let's see. 2018. I think. Let's see. Drew Galloway. Yeah, see, he was the champion when I went to WrestleMania weekend. And it's right there in this reign here. And then I think it was Matt Riddle. I think this was the reign when the game started. And 5 defenses, and Janela defeated him. Yeah, there we go. Oh, he defeated him in the very beginning. At Evolve 118. And he defeated Matt Riddle. He defeated Walter. All kinds of people, man. Good for Joey Janela. Who are the tag team champions? Oh, wow. Walter and Timothy Thatcher. That's a crazy team. I don't know who's ever going to be able to beat them. They got the titles for 334 days. Let's see. Otison and Rocky Romero were the tag team champions. They went by Team DOA. And then Walter and Timothy Thatcher defeated Team DOA. And they've been tearing it up. Look, the matches dramatically got better. They're called Ringkampf. Wow. All right, cool. They were a stable. I didn't realize they were like a group back then. Ring Conf. That's cool. Tag teams. Yeah, they were even in WXW as a tag team a little bit before this. Okay. Okay, cool. Wow, what a tag team. That's an amazing tag team. All right, let's keep going. We're on the first page. Now we're going to get a little bit more in depth with these promotions. Not all of them, but some of them. Like this one, All Japan. We're not going to get too in depth with this. We're going to look over the titles real quick, though. A lot of tournaments happening. A lot of leagues and tournaments and battles. Here's the tag team titles. Joe Dore. Wow. Look at this goofball. I know this guy from TNA Wrestling, and in TNA Wrestling, he's a complete goof. And apparently he is the Triple Crown Heavyweight Champion. Who did he defeat? He defeated Zeus. Not that Zeus. Alright. Well, All Japan, I don't know what you guys are doing right now. But keep up the good work, buddies. This one I want to look at a little more in depth. So we're going to look at 2019. Right? Because we're in 2020. Okay. It's a GCW show. The first show of the year. PCO defeated Joey Janela to retain the Extreme title. Alright. Well, let's skip ahead then. Shows. Joey Janela's lost in New York. Brandon Tate won. They rose to small size. Hired a bunch of people. And then had some more shows. The G Code 2019. Austin Aries and Tennille Dashwood defeated Santana and Eddie Kingston in the main event. The G Code. Brandon Tate, one of the boys, is the Extreme Champion. The tag team champions are Alex Reynolds and Reed Bentley. Alrighty. One half of the Rejects and part of the Dark Order. I don't know. Maybe they were a tag team back in those days. I don't know. Brandon Tate won Tournament of Survival. Wow. Who knew that Brandon Tate was such a deathmatch wrestler? I mean, he has good brawling. Not very good hardcore, but he can brawl. He's actually really good. Alright. Ace Perry is the GCW World Champion after defeating Chris Dickinson. Nick Gage was the champion to start off with. Chris Dickinson beat him at Spring Break. Wow. Spring Break Part 1-3. Spring Break Part 2-3. That should be Spring Break 3 Part 1. But that's cool. Ace Perry won the title in a 4-way at the G Code. No, at Dynasty. The Nick Gage. Tennille Dashwood won the Nick Gage Invitational. Okay, that works. And then that is so crazy. I still can't believe Tennille Dashwood won the Nick Gage Invitational. I love that. That's crazy. This is a wild world, you guys. So where are we? DDT, DTU, Stardom. I don't know a lot about Stardom. Oh, but Stephanie Vicor and Kaylee Ray are part of the six-person Artists of Stardom. Momo Watanabe still, I believe. Oh no, Starlight Kid used to have this title. And then Konami. And on Momo Watanabe. So I think Momo might have 2 titles. Future of Stardom. Goddess of Stardom. Jungle Koyona. And Konami. Starlight Kid is the high speed champion. So this is like a cruiserweight, a speed, like WWE speed, right? Not necessarily a weight class. Maybe there is a weight class, but it's like high flying action. Tournament. Oh, B. Priestley won it, by the way, in 2019. Momo Watanabe won it in 2018. Oh, the SWA Undisputed World Women's Champion, Saki Kashima. Wow, this title changed hands a few times. Alright. Viper had it last we saw. Viper had beaten Toni Storm. Wonder of Stardom champion, Mayu Iwatani. She goes on to become a big star in Stardom. Oh, and she has the Asia Dream Tag Team titles. Is that here? I don't see it. Who won the Grand Prix? Stephanie Vicor won the Grand Prix in 2019. That's cool. Mayu Iwatani won it in 18. Toni Storm won it in 17. Kari won it in 15. Io won it in 14. Wow. This is the title that Momo Watanabe had before. But now Momo has this one. And the World... Oh, B. Priestley. Wow. When did B. Priestley win it? July 24th, 2019. Kagusu, whatever. Whoever that is had the title when we started this save. And then, well, they had it for a little over a year. And then B. Priestley just recently won it. Right here. Stardom Big Summer in Tokyo. Wowee. Okay. Stardom is good. Where's Tokyo Joshi? Oh, wait. Did we look at that one already? Is it way back here? Oh, we did look at this one. Okay, never mind. I am tripping. Okay, let's see. Dragon Gate, Pro Wrestling Noah. We already looked at NXT UK. Major League Wrestling. Let's look at all of their stuff for the year. So they're on TV now. I see Fusion, a Fusion TV taping. MLW 0 Hour. This must be a pay-per-view. Low-Key defeated Rich Swann to retain the MLW World Heavyweight title. Tom Lawler, Davey Boy Jr., and Joey Janela. Okay. And some Fusion TV shows. Swerve has left. Oh, he didn't even go to AEW. He just went to Evolve. So I wondered why he left. Oh, he was on a loan. He was there on a loan. Okay, that makes sense. Super Fight. Low-Key defeated Davey Boy Jr. in the main event. Sami Callihan defeated Jeff Cobb and Brody King. Tom Lawler defeated Sammy Guevara. Fusion. Brody King leaves. Where did Brody King go? AEW, baby. He went off to become a big star. Sammy Guevara. AEW. Intimidation Games. Sami Callihan and Matt Riddle defeat Tom Lawler and Davey Boy Jr. No titles on the line or anything here. Fusion tapings. Battle Riot 2. Rich Swann won the Battle Riot. It says 20 here, but there's really 40 in the Battle Riot. Thank you very much. Low-Key beat Davey Boy Jr. again. MJF extends his deal. MJF did not go to AEW. He is in CZW. He's better than you, and you know it. MLW and House of Glory. LA Park walks out after a pay dispute. Rise of the Renegades. Low Key defeated Rich Swann. Jimmy Havoc defeated Pero to win the MLW Openweight title. Jimmy Yuta. Is that Wheeler? Oh my goodness, that's Jimmy Yuta. I don't even want to read that anymore. Can we delete Jimmy Yuta? Is it too late to delete him out of the game? Jimmy Wheeler, whatever you want to call him. Sami Callihan defeated Low Key, Tom Lawler, and Matt Riddle for the MLW World Heavyweight title. That's right. June 2019. Sami Callihan became MLW World Champion. Thank you very much. Blood and Thunder. Sami Callihan defeats Jeff Cobb in the main event. Jimmy Havoc defeats Brian Pillman Jr. to retain the MLW Openweight title. Penta's still everywhere, and he's handshakes everywhere. I don't think he's written anywhere. Alright. Never Say Never 2019. Big 6-person tag in the main event. Jimmy Havoc defends his title. Jeff Cobb demoted from the Inner Circle. Sami Callihan walks out on MLW following pay dispute. He was the champion. Wow. Okay. Do we crown a new champion? Davey Boy Smith defeats Darby Allin for the MLW Heavyweight title. In the main event, Phoenix, MJF, and the Ring Generals. Is Walter there? Yeah, I don't know who the Ring Generals are. I guess everybody who isn't Rich Swann, Jimmy Havoc, Jeff Cobb, MJF, or Ray Phoenix. So that'll be Joey Janela and Matt Riddle. Ugh. There's some bad boys. More Fusion tapings. Fury Road. Davey Boy defeated Matt Riddle in the main event. Mike Pero defeated Leo Bren and Jimmy Havoc for the Openweight title. Pillman Jr. defeated Fred Yeehaw for the Yehai for the MLW to retain the World Middleweight title. Brian Pillman Jr., baby. David Wade Jr. defeated Joey Janela. Mike Pro defeated Jimmy Yuta. And a bunch of people I never heard of. And the last pay-per-view of the year was the Opera Cup, which happened in December. And Low Key won the Opera Cup. Davey Boy Jr. won a triple threat tables match to retain the title. Brian Pillman Jr. won a triple threat match to retain his title. Priscilla Kelly was there. That's cool. Mike Pero won the Openweight title, the national title. There we go. I'm assuming Mike Pero is just Pero. I don't see him here. Do you guys see Mike Pero? Yeah, let's go down. Oh, there he is. Yeah, that's just Pero. Okay. I know him. Pero. Pero's the Openweight champion. He defeated Jimmy Havoc for it. Low Key won this year's Opera Cup. Sami Callihan won last year's Opera Cup. Davey Boy won the vacant title because Sami Callihan walked out after a pay dispute. As champion, thank you very much. Davey Boy, where is it? Defeated Darby Allin for the title. It came down to those two guys. Brian Pillman Jr., the 4th champion. Wow. He beat Jimmy Yuta. And the tag team champions are the Son of La Parka and Brian Pillman Jr. How did they win it? They're called the Cult. And they defeated the Mega Men. Whoever the Mega Men are. Now, where were we? Oh, wait, did I skip? No, I did look at GCW because Emma won the Nick Gage Invitational. Impact Wrestling. TNA Impact. Let's see what they did this year. See, Sami Callihan already has a job here, so he really doesn't need to work for MLW. You know, I'm sure TNA and All Japan pay a lot more. I'm just assuming, though. I'm just assuming. All right. Homecoming, right off the bat in January. Great. Wait. What? Oh, Chris Jericho though. Impact, October 2018. I must have missed that one. I did buzz through the first year pretty quick. All right, and then he got signed to WWE in April of 19. So not too long after this. I guess he was just in TNA on a handshake deal. And then when his New Japan contract went up, WWE's like, "No, bro, you come home." Speaking of homecoming, Pentagon and Jericho defeated Phoenix and Swan. That's pretty cool. Alberto El Patron defeated Johnny Impact and Eddie Edwards in a triple threat cage match to retain the Impact X Division title. Austin Aries defeated Brian Cage to retain the Impact World title. Have these titles not changed hands in this whole time? Matt Sydal defeated Tommy Dreamer and Sally McCallahan. Moose defeated Petey Williams. Delta Force defeated LAX by disqualification. Eli Drake and Killer Cross, huh? L.A. Knight, yeah! And Karrion Kross. Alright. Wait, where does he work? Cross. Handshake. Oh, written in Impact. Okay. He's written in Impact. Written in Impact. Yeah, okay. This is a decent, okay show. Not fantastic, but decently okay. Brian Cage, locker room leader. Gail Kim, senior road agent. Chris Sabin got picked up by Impact. Alberto El Patron has left Impact. Oh, he got signed to All Elite Wrestling. Wow. Abyss extends the handshake deal. Aries got released. Wasn't he the world champion? What did you do? What did you do, Austin? Where is it? Released by TNA, by Impact. He walked out on AEW because he's like, I got a better thing going in TNA. And now he's just on tour with New Japan every so often. He got hired by GCW. Wow. What did you do? I don't think he did anything. It doesn't seem like it. But he got released? Where do you work? GCW and Action. He works for Action Wrestling. Like, no offense. But, like, weren't you just a TNA World Champion? Or the Impact Wrestling World Champion, like, earlier this year or last year or something? Wow. I don't know what he did, but he made somebody really mad. The Impact World Champion. He lost it in February of 19. So less than a year ago, he was the world champion. Yeah, I don't know what he did. Alright. I've never seen, I mean, not that I've never seen that, but you don't really see, like, released. You know, you see people walk out, you see people's contract expiring, you see loans coming to an end, you know, you see different things like that, but we'll see. We'll see if we see more releases, but I feel like he really made somebody mad in this game. I don't know who. Ooh, Nick Aldis got hired by Impact. Ooh, wow. Okay, spoiler alert. I wonder if they changed back to TNA. Probably not. I don't know who Tony Cage is, but he left. See, he left. He wasn't released. He didn't walk out. He just left. That's fine. We had a TNA Rebellion, Impact Rebellion. Tessa Blanchard defeats Chris Jericho, Matt Sydal, and Sami Callihan to win the X Division title. Eddie Edwards defeats Moose in a cage to retain the Impact World title. So Eddie Edwards is picking up the ball that Austin Aries dropped. Eddie Edwards. Chris Jericho leaves. He got signed to the Fed. Danhausen comes in. Where have you been? Wow, he's working Impact and AEW both on a handshake deal. Oh, Slammiversary. Here's a big one. Eddie Edwards defeats Moose again to retain the title. And then Moose just beat him up after the match. Tessa Blanchard defeated Rosemary to retain the X Division title. Okay. The Lucha Brothers defeated the LAX to retain the tag team titles. And a really good match. Probably match of the night, it looks like. The Lucha Brothers and LAX. I mean, the fake LAX, but still. Penta had a 73. Phoenix had an 80. Cero Miedo. Chris Sabin was in the pre-show. Joe Henry was in the pre-show. He lost to Jake something. This is before Joe Henry's time, though, I think. This is before we believed in Joe Henry. MGK. Is this... Oh my goodness. At least he's gone. This is Machine Gun Kelly, right? Oh, no. Okay. He doesn't really have anything. I guess he's pretty popular. I mean, he's a big name, I guess. If you're going to bring him in, whatever, maybe he came in to, like, do a intro, like, be a guest star on Impact or something. It doesn't say how long the written contract was. But, I mean, this was September, and we're in January, so, like, what is that, like 4 or 5 months? Like, it wasn't that long of a contract, if anything. All right, Shotzi extends her deal on a handshake deal. So, basically, Shotzi can be signed away at any second. Paul Turner's the best referee. Brandon Toll became the senior referee. Wait, what? Oh, he was removed. Okay, whatever. MGK gone. Yeah, so October, a month. He sent a month. He came in for a month. Oh, he probably came in for Bound for Glory. Did he? Is he there? Right there, backstage checking with Machine Gun Kelly, 75. I mean, not bad, right? Backstage segment with Machine Gun Kelly. Oh. Nick Aldis defeats Eddie Edwards for the Impact World title. 77. Rich Swann defeats Johnny Impact in a cage match. 78. LAX defeats the Lucha Brothers for the Impact Tag Team titles. 79. Matt Sydal defeats Christopher Daniels. 79. And that's all that really matters. I mean, there's a few other cool things that happened. There's a lot of, like, intergender wrestling in Impact here that they didn't do in real life. It was just Tessa, really, I think. MGK is gone. Xavier Woods as Consequences Creed. That's pretty neat. Did he leave the Fed? Was he there? He was there, right? Did he leave? Yeah, he did. When did you leave, bro? When did you leave? Job history. He left in August of 19. Wow. And then he went straight to Impact. Did he? December. He waited a few months. He went to Michinoku Pro first. Oh, he went to Japan. He did a month and a half, almost 2 month tour in Japan. That was the first thing he did. And then he came back. He took from the middle of September to November. So, like, he took like a month and a half off. And then he just started going into Defy, started going back to Impact. And now he's just doing his rounds. Good for Xavier Woods. Here we are. Champions. Look at this. Tessa, Pentagon, Ray Phoenix, Eddie Edwards, Moose, Eli Drake, Consequences, Creed. Well, he's a big star there. I mean, he left and came back, so. Collier's Shot Gauntlet was not happening. Knockouts World Champion is Tessa. I mean, Knockouts. Impact. Wait. Impact Knockouts Champion. I'm confusing myself. Impact World Champion is Nick Aldis. 2-time Impact Champion. I don't see him on here, but that's okay. I'm sure he's lower. If I go down further, I'm sure I'll see him. The Tag Team Champions are 4-time LAX. The fake LAX. And the Impact X Division champion is Johnny Impact. He defeated Ray Phoenix, who defeated Tessa, who defeated Jericho. So Alberto got signed to AEW, so he vacated the title. And then Jericho came in and had a 91 against Ray Phoenix. That's incredible. And then Jericho went on to hold the title, and then Tessa beat Jericho for it on Impact, on Rebellion. And then Ray Phoenix defeated Tessa and Sami Callihan in a triple threat match on Impact. 91, Jericho and Phoenix. Alright. Impact. So we're getting in the home stretch here. AAA. I'm not gonna go through these guys as in depth. I don't know a lot about AAA. You know, the Latin champion is Carta Brava Jr. I don't know who that is. Got some cool defenses here. The Mega Champion is Psycho Clown. When we started, Jeff Jarrett was the champion right here. And then Phoenix won it. And now Psycho Clown has the title. So this title's, you know, been around a little bit, but it's only changed hands twice in 2 years. I don't know. All of 19, a year and a half. All of 18, all of 19 and a half of 18. Reina Arenas is Mary Apache, 2-time champion. Hoovy is the World Cruiserweight champion. He's a 2-time champ. He won it way back in 2012. The mini champion is Mini Psycho Clown. The mixed tag titles are La Parca Negra and Carta Brava Jr. So Carta Brava Jr.'s got a couple titles now. The tag titles are these guys, Argenis and Brian Cage. The trios, Pagano, Tejano Jr., and this guy over here, whatever. Alright, let's skip through that. Alright, let's go. Let's keep moving. CMLL, same thing. Too many titles. They overwhelm me. Let's start from the top. Okay, I don't really... Let's see, we'll talk about people that I know, people that stand out, people that are... These are a bunch of tournaments that happened. There's a lot of tournaments, I'll tell you that. The world champion is somebody who I've never heard of. And also don't know how to pronounce. But this is the CMLL World Champion. The World Lightweight Champion, there's 2 of them. Because for some reason this belt's in the game twice. I should just change the name of one of them, right? Like make this one like the International Lightweight title or something, I don't know. The one with less prestige. The World Micro title. Middleweight title. Oh, this guy's still around. Barbaro Cavenero, the caveman barbarian. He's a world middleweight champion. I don't know any of these people. I'm sorry. I'm not really big on CMLL. Not that I don't like it. I just don't really have a way to watch it, except for the AEW stuff when they do the crossover with AEW, which they actually do quite often. Well, if you're Hechicero, anyway. Yo soy. Oh, whoa, there he is. He's the NWA World Historic Light Heavyweight Champion. Volador Jr. and King Phoenix. King Phoenix is Ray Phoenix. Wow. He's in AAA and he's in CMLL. That's crazy. I didn't think that was possible. With how much they hate each other. Alright, where are we? AEW they were number 3. They were number 3. New Japan was number 2. ROH was like 6 or 7. Wow. No, they were number 3. Well, here we are. AEW is number 5. Top 5 companies in the world. Thank you very much. AEW rise to medium size. January of 19. This is when they made their announcement, right? It was. Yes, it was. Cody extends his deal. with an exclusive written. So he whatever deal with Ring of Honor was over, and AEW sent him exclusive written for Brandy, exclusive written for the Young Bucks. Austin Aries walks out. So this is January of 19. So this is we're just starting. Tony Khan he gave Cody and Brandy contracts. He gave the Young Bucks contracts, and Austin Aries is like, bro, this is all the money you're offering me? I'm out of here. I got a good thing going in TNA. I don't need to be here. Matt Sydal defeated Big Bill. There's no titles in the play yet here. There's a press conference. That's weird, right? Cody's a figurehead. Omega exclusive written. Okay. Tozawa exclusive written. Sarah Logan exclusive written. As Mary Dobson. Crazy Mary Dobson. Kimberly exclusive written. Chelsea Green exclusive written. Pac exclusive written. Jake Hager. Alberto El Patron. Cheerleader Melissa. Wow. Awesome. Oh, AEW World Women's Champion. Spoiler alert. Nicole Matthews, Nicole Savoy, whatever. I almost said Garcia. Brody King. Cheerleader Melissa became a locker room leader. Omega became a senior road agent. Paul Turner became a senior referee. Oh, Hangman. Hangman went exclusive with New Japan. He had to say goodbye to his boys. As they were just getting off the ground, too. Wild. Jay Lethal comes in, exclusive written. Press conference number 2, baby. Mary Dobson and Awesome Kong in the main event. Pac and Brody King got a 71. More Dynamites, by the way. I'm not sure where Dynamite's airing. If I click on it, I might find out. Dynamite. It doesn't say, does it? 11 Sports. I don't even know what that is. They got a very small TV rating, though. They were getting only a very... I guess that's realistic. A double or nothing. Here we go. Matt Sydal defeated Alberto El Patron in a cage match to retain the AEW World title. Cody and Tyrus... Excuse me, I'm laughing. Defeated the Young Bucks to retain the AEW World Tag Team titles. Mary Dobson defeated Tennille Dashwood to retain the AEW Women's World title. Okay. Nothing else super impressive, but that's cool. Dynamite taping, Fyter Fest. Cody and Tyrus defeated the Young Bucks in the main event. Doesn't end well for you, Cody. Matt Sydal defeated Jay Lethal in a cage match to retain the AEW World title. Is this title only defended in cages? Mary Dawson defeats Mia Yim to retain the women's title. Roosh. Exclusive written. Wow. Bruce Toro Blanco. Fight for the Fallen. Matt Sydal defeats Eddie Edwards to retain. Oh, Eddie Edwards. This is an interesting character. He's in AEW and Impact both. And like I said, when Austin Aries walked out on Impact, Eddie Edwards picked up the ball. So we'll see what this guy does in his next few years. I mean, he had a 66. He's not that great. Cody and Cyrus, still tag team champions. They defeated the Righteous Hammers of Big Bill and Sammy Guevara. It's not getting well for you, Cody. AEW joined IWCP Conception. What does this mean? What is this like a New Japan alliance? What is this? What are we doing? All right, I guess I have to look more into this later. Don't let me forget. Pack loan to Rev Pro. Oh my goodness, what's happening? AEW, AJ Styles is all elite. He left WWE in 2019 in the save. Wow. He went to New Japan. He went to Ring of Honor. And then AEW's like, no, you're going to come here. Oh, he went there on loan because he was already in AEW. And that's cool. So maybe this is the alliance we're talking about. Maybe this is the IWGP conception. AJ Styles. All elite, huh? Kenny loaned. See, we weren't seeing people being loaned out until now. So I think that's probably what it is. It's probably an alliance that New Japan does. Dynamite goes off the air. I don't know what that means for them. Oh, Dynamite returns. Wait, what? Oh, no. Dynamite returns. Sci-fi. Okay, they got a better deal. All Out. They got a better TV deal. Cody defeated El Patron in a submissions match, 81. Jay Lethal defeated Matt Sydal for the AEW World title. Jay Lethal's the AEW World Champion. Mary Dobson defeats Tennille Dashwood in a death match. Does she know that Tennille Dashwood won the Nick Gage Invitational? I wonder where that lines up in the timeline. This is August 31st, 2019. We'll come back to this. I want to see when Tennille won this title. September, a month later, she was like, oh, she came back with a vengeance. She went through the entire Nick Gage Invitational. Is that here? Did we skip it? It's September. Nick Gage Invitational. I was so close to it. Let's see. Marcus Crane defeats Facade. Okay, this. Cyclope defeats Tony Deppen. Okay. Here we go. Austin Aries defeats Alex Reynolds. Tennille Dashwood defeats Chad Gaspard. Eddie Kingston defeats Lesser Legend. Slim J defeats Rhett Titus. Brandon Tate defeats Ross Von Erich to retain the Extreme title. Okay, round 2. Or something. Eddie Kingston defeats Slim J. Tennille Dashwood defeats Austin Aries in a death match. And the main event, Tennille Dashwood defeated Eddie Kingston to win the Nick Gage Invitational. Wow. A month later. Isn't that crazy? She lost a death match to Crazy Mary Dobson. And then a month later, she's like, oh, heck no. It's on and cracking. All right, where were we? All Out. Roosh and Danhausen. All right, that's fine. AJ Styles loaned to Ring of Honor. Cody loaned to Ring of Honor. Yes, that must be just an alliance. Full Gear. Cody and AJ in the main event. Taking on the Flood. Sammy and Brandon Tate. Jay Lethal defeated Matt Sydal. Cheerleader Melissa defeated Mary Dobson by DQ. The Macho Men are the tag team champions. JTG and Luster the Legend. I wonder if they're just like Macho Man. They should have Jay Lethal manage them. King Phoenix loaned to AEW from CMLL. Wow. King Phoenix. Let's take a look at the titles. Jay Lethal, AEW World Champion. The Macho Men are the tag team champions. I wonder why Cody and Tyrus vacated the titles. And Cheerleader Melissa is the second ever women's champion after Crazy Mary Dobson. Wow. This is going good. I like this so far. This whole save, but I like AEW so far. But then we take it a step up, and then we go to Ring of Honor. Ring of Honor. Kazarian, Daniels, Ring of Honor. Honor reigns supreme 2019. Colt Cabana defeats Frankie Kazarian and Dalton Castle to win the ROH World Title. Oh yeah, go Colt! Look at that, Will Ospreay's there. Nothing too fantastic. I would put these guys not above AEW. Hangman's gone, Brandy's gone, Chuck Taylor's gone, Cody's gone, the Bucks are gone, Trent Beretta's gone. Bound by Honor. Colt Cabana defeats Jonathan Gresham. Punishment Martinez is there still. Kazarian defeated Okada. Scorpio Sky and Bully Ray are the tag team champions. The Ring of Honor anniversary show. Colt Cabana defeats Bully Ray and Dalton Castle in a triple threat match. Christopher Daniels defeated Scorpio Sky by DQ. Masters of the Craft. Colt Cabana defeated Dalton Castle. Daniels defeated Gresham and Caprice Coleman. Caprice Coleman. I love hearing him on ROH commentary. New Japan World of never mind. War of the Worlds is what I was trying to say. Cabana and Kazarian in the main event. They can't really incorporate New Japan in this very well. And the game doesn't know to do that. Ian Riccaboni leaves Ring of Honor to go nowhere. He went home. Best in the world, baby. Colt versus Dalton. Gresham versus Daniels. Oh, Gresham defeated Daniels for the TV title. Madison Rayne defeated Tenille and Sumi Sakai for the women's title. ROH rise to medium size. They got beef with NWA. They got beef. It's what's for dinner. Bom, bom, bom. Taz got hired. Taz is still there. Handshake deal. Taz can be stolen at any moment. I mean, I don't know who'd want to steal him, but he can be. Supercard of Honor. Summer Supercard. Colt Cabana defeated Punishment Martinez. Marty Scurll defeated Will Ospreay. Scorpio Sky and Bully Ray are the tag team champions. Oh, they fell back down to small size. All in. Colt Cabana defeated... You know, Colt and Dalton Castle can, like, fight other people, right? They can, right? I mean, they can? Punishment Martinez and The Addiction, which is Kazarian and Daniels, are the world's 6-man tag team champions, which I like. I like that idea, the idea of that. Oh, they rose back up to medium size. ROH released? Oh, she retired. That makes sense. AJ Styles was loaned to Ring of Honor. Do we know what he did? Ring of Honor. Boom. Colt Cabana and AJ Styles defeated Dalton Castle and Punishment Martinez. Alright, I'm glad he came all the way over here for that. Cody. Ring of Honor. Oh, he defeated Shota. That's cool. Let's see. Were they on the same show? I just gotta find the one that wasn't as good. 9/11. Okay, that's easy to remember. And in this one, I gotta find the one that wasn't as good. 9/11. They were on the same show. Rad. That's a good episode. Death Before Dishonor. Oh, Marty's. Oh, I thought he became the world champion, but I guess not. Jonathan Gresham retained the TV title. Madison Rayne retained the women's title. Glory by Honor. Colt Cabana was retained the world title over Flip Gordon, Bully Ray, and Scorpio Sky. Jonathan Gresham retained the TV title over Matt Taven. Survival of the fittest. The Cabana, I kept wanting to say Dabana. I wanted to combine the two names. Cabana defeated Daniels and Kazarian to retain the title. Marty Scurll won Survival of the Fittest. Gresham is still a TV champion. Excuse me for a second. Alright, we are back. Austin Andrade. I don't know who this is. Is this a real person? He looks like a real person. He graduated from the Ring of Honor dojo. Is he good? He's alright. He's very good looking. And he has a lot of star quality. And he's actually a jerk. That's what menace means, right? They're kind of a jerk? I don't know. Bully Ray got released. Doesn't say why. I guess that happens. I guess people get released. Did you have a scandal? Yeah, no scandal. I don't know why you got released at 48 years old. You big old bully. Final battle. Cabana defeats Daniels in the main event. Punishment and Ospreay defeated Scorpio Sky and Dalton Castle. Madison Rayne defeats Mandy Leone by DQ for a match that was for the women's title. The Boys defeat Dillon and Express for the tag titles. Dave Foley came in. Oh my goodness! I wonder if he had a spot on this Final Battle show. Yeah, there he is, right here. Interview with Dave Foley. Wow, that's fun. Dalton Castle loaned to AEW. Kathleen Dale, I don't know who that is. I guess it's some wrestler. He came out of the dojo. This one and this one. Okay. Ring of Honor champions, roll call, please. The Pure champion is vacant. Apparently, it's been vacant for a very long time. Come on, put the title on somebody. Madison Rayne is the women's champion. Women of Honor. The world champion is Colt Cabana. You gotta love it, right? Boom, boom, Colt Cabana. The champion when we started was Jay Lethal, I guess. It looks that way, and then Colt eventually beat him for it. Boom, boom. Boom, boom, Colt Cabana. Boom, boom, Punishment Martinez. Daniels and Kazarian, that's pretty cool. Gresham is the TV champion. And the tag titles are the Boys, current champions. We kept having the titles get vacated. Oh, because Bully Ray, he got released while he was tag team champion? Dang. New Japan? I'm not going to go super in depth on New Japan. Because there's so many shows and stuff. But we'll look at it. Best of Super Juniors. Kota Ibushi. Yeah, I believe it. The G1. Minoru Suzuki, Murder Grandpa. Dang, he's on a roll. The IWGP Heavyweight Champion. Hiroshi Tanahashi. 8-time champion. Defeated Minoru Suzuki for it, actually. Wow, we've had some amazing matches, though. Look at this. Tanahashi Goto at the G1, 86. Tanahashi Suzuki, 96. Look at this one. Suzuki Okada, 98. The Intercontinental Champion is Okada. Jericho was a champion when we started. Ibushi beat him, and then Goto, and now Okada. Okada's had some amazing matches too. There's Okada Ibushi, 99. Okada Zack Sabre Jr., 98. Okada Ibushi, 85. Okada Hangman, 91. Okada Goto, 99. Goto Okada. The junior heavyweight title is Trent Beretta. Wow. Rey Mysterio was a champion when we started. And then Tachi, and then Kushida. Kushida's a 6-time champion. Now Trent Beretta has it. Bushi and Tiger Mask are the tag team champions. I think they've had those for a while. Yes, in September of 18. Evil and Sonata are the 2-time tag team champions. I see, they lost to the Young Bucks and they won it back. Nice. The U.S. champion is Naito. He beat Juice for it. The Never Openweight title is Jay White. The Openweight, the 6 titles are Yo, Sho, and Angel de Oro. They're probably a stable. I don't know. I'm not too familiar with the stables, especially in this time. More so now. The Super Tag League, Taka and Desperado won, and the World Tag League, El Desperado and Lance Archer. So Desperado won both of these. That's pretty crazy. He needed a heavyweight partner and he needed a lightweight partner. All right, we have the 2 big boys coming up next. The 2 big hitters, NXT regular as opposed to UK. I'm just kidding. And WWE. Let's go. Boom. Triple H is the biggest star in NXT, it looks like. NXT is interesting because I'm sure a lot of people have come and gone, right? Leo Rush and Donovan Dijak's the main event. Oney Lorcan won the NXT North American title. Does that say the Public Enemy? Okay, it must be different people. Because I don't see Rocco Rock or Johnny Grunge here. It says the Public Enemy, though. It does say that. I guess WWE owns it. They must own it. Dakota Kai got recalled. TakeOver, April. Oney Lorcan beat Hanson in a submission rematch for the North American title in the main event. Interview with Triple H got 82. NXT rise to medium. Leo Rush got recalled. Montez Ford got recalled. NXT and Evolve become friendly. June a TakeOver. Donovan Dijak defeats Hanson to retain the NXT North American title. Wait, who beat him before? That was Oney Lorcan, wasn't it? And now he's not the champion anymore? Alright, that's fine. That's confusing, though. Rocky has apparently walked out on NXT. I don't know who Rocky is. But he walked out on them. What a jerk. I'm just kidding. I don't know the story. I don't know what happened. NXT War Games. Lorcan and Birch defeated the Pride to retain the tag team titles. Hanson defeated Bobby Fish in their first blood match. Candice LeRae defeated Shayna Baszler, Reina Gonzalez, and Vanessa Bourne in a cage match to retain the NXT Women's title. Alright, Candice. EC3 was there. Cassius Ohno was there. Wow. Where's the Speed title, though? Mars Wang? I don't know who that is. Aaliyah defeated Jessamine Duke. Can't say it. NXT. The Dusty Classic didn't happen this year. The Mayan Classic didn't happen this year. NXT title. Wasn't he the champion? Wow, it's been over a year. 371 days. Since October of 8. Yeah, he's been the champion since last year. I didn't see any title defenses by this guy. In fact, last time he defended the title was December of 18. He did not defend the title in over a year. Somebody strip him of the title, please. North American title is Otis. He beat Donovan Dijak, who beat Oni Lorcan, who beat Hansen, who beat Vacant. The NXT Tag Team Champions. Ooh, the War Raiders, or whatever they are called here. Hansen and Rowe, they're two-time Tag Team Champions. And the Women's Champion, Candice LeRae. You gotta love it. You gotta love it. Shayna was the champion when we first started playing. And then Lacey Evans won it, and then Shayna won it back. And now Candice. The very awesome Candice LeRae. Oh, she won it at TakeOver War Games. Dope. Dope, 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 dope. Alright, main event time. Just kidding. TJP extends his deal. See, I feel like I saw some of these, but maybe not. Tozawa left. Yeah, we know. He got signed to AEW. How's he doing in AEW? Yeah, he had a couple good matches. AJ Styles and Tozawa. Cody and Tozawa. He has good matches with WWE people. I'm just kidding, Tozawa. Alright. Ooh, so Hideo Itami stayed? Alright. I really want to see Hideo Itami become a big star in WWE in this. I really do. He deserved it in real life. Pre-show match against Kyle O'Reilly and ended in a DQ and got a 71, and that's the best match of his career. All these matches are pre-show matches. Ouch. Oh, WWE rises to huge. Let's see, what else? Kurt Angle extended his deal. He hasn't retired yet. He has not retired yet. Good for him. Rumble. Let's get ready to rumble. Ronda Rousey won the women's. Roman Reigns won the men's. Dean Ambrose is the WWE champion. Zack Ryder is the Intercontinental champion. Nikki Bella became the Raw Women's champion. AOP are the Raw Tag Team champions. This must be a Raw pay-per-view. Oh, wait. The Usos defeated the Undisputed Era to retain the SmackDown tag titles. 73. Jay only had a 60. Jay was the worst one in the match. Wow. This John Cena interview got a 89. They did an Adam Cole interview. The WWE is all just like invested, right? Look at this pre-show match. 71. Jack Gallagher defeated Titus O'Neil. Look at this. 70. Drew Gulak defeated Kalisto. Ricochet defeated Eric Young in a 75. Ricochet had a 77. What did they put him on the pre-show for? Wow, this was a pretty good show, the Rumble. And we're just getting started. Dakota Kai recalled. Elimination Chamber. Kevin Owens defeated Dean Ambrose in a cage match to win the WWE Championship. Wow, Kevin Owens, WWE Champion. Randy Orton and Rey Mysterio defeated the Braun Bryan group. Aleister Black defeated Sheamus, Shelton Benjamin, and Jeff Hardy to retain the United States title. The Usos defeated the Bludgeon Brothers to retain the SmackDown tag titles. Bayley and Io Sky are the women's tag champs. Dash Wilder defeated a bunch of other guys to retain the Cruiserweight title. Dana Brooke defeated Carmella for the SmackDown women's title. That got a 41. Dana Brooke versus Carmella. They both scored in the 30s. What is wrong with the SmackDown women's division? Can they, like, give a better champion to us? Alright, we'll figure it out. By the end of the year, maybe we'll get a better champion. We're only in February. I'm getting all mad for nothing. I'm like, that was a 41. Come on. Vin Diesel was hired to come out and do a cameo on Fastlane. Kevin Owens defeated Bray Wyatt in the main event to retain the title. Seth Rollins and Daniel Bryan got an 87. Roman Reigns defeated Kurt Angle and Kofi Kingston in a triple threat. Kurt Angle got a 67. Not bad, though. Pretty good match. Pretty good match rating, 82. Let's see. Sasha Banks, Ronda Rousey. Where's Vin Diesel? There's Andrade. AJ Styles. He hasn't left yet. He hasn't become All Elite yet. Nikki Bella's the Raw Women's Champion. I guess that's not much better. Was Nikki Bella around? I guess she came back at this time. Wow, how many times did she come back? I thought she just came back. I'm like, oh, this is cool. This is a new thing. And then I just realized, like, oh, wait, no, coming back is already her gimmick. Dana Brooke and Alicia Fox got a 43. It's not much better, but it's better. All right. SmackDown, 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 SmackDown. WrestleMania 35. Wow. 2019. Ronda Rousey won a 10 wrestler battle royal. The women's Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal was the main event of WrestleMania. And the runner-up was Drew McIntyre defeating Brock Lesnar by DQ in the title that Brock never defends. Seth Rollins won the men's Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. Kevin Owens defeated Bray Wyatt, Kurt Angle, and Finn Balor in a 90. 9-0. Kurt Angle got a 77. Wow. That's really good. I mean, he's 51. He's an occasional wrestler. Oh, his technical is insane. His psychology is so like he's amazing. He's still a machine at 51. I mean, this is a game. It's not real life. But you know what I mean. Io Sky defeated Nikki Bella in a cage match. Wow. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. I was saying Nikki Bella's not great representation for the women's division. But Io Sky, she's the best thing in the world now. And this is a few years ago. It's like 5 years ago. So she's only going to get better from here. Undertaker, that caught me off guard. Adam Cole defeated Aleister Black and Samoa Joe for the United States title. Wow, imagine that triple threat match at WrestleMania. Charlotte Flair and Maria Kanellis defeated Alexa Bliss and Kairi Sane. Oh, Brie Bella was in a match. She lost. It's still. Oh, that was a 52. I thought that was the 83. I was like, dang, they blew everybody out the water. Let's see what else is going on. Bianca. Okay, here we go. WrestleMania. Bianca Belair defeats Dana Brooke and Ember Moon. It's a 63. It's better than a 43. But look at this. Dana Brooke, 36. Athena, 57. Bianca Belair, 69. They're going the right direction now. I think they're waiting to WrestleMania to pull the trigger on getting the SmackDown women's division off the ground, because both these women, Athena / Ember Moon and Bianca Belair, are probably both fresh up from NXT. So good on them. This is like watching wrestling. I love this. I've done this before many times with different saves, but it's fun to like kind of walk you through it and just kind of share it. Anyway, I'm gonna start breaking the fourth wall here. Ricochet defeated Angelo Dawkins in the pre-show for a 79. Ricochet with an 82. Man, put that guy in the main event. Put the Cruiserweight title on him. Where's the Cruiserweight champion? Undisputed Era versus the Lucha Dragons in a 71. Look at that. That's crazy. That's like a dream match. Alright. I'm going to stop fanboying out and move on a little. Oh, look. American Ninja Warrior girl. John Cena extends... Oh, it's John Cone, the referee. Scott Hall got brought in. And he's in NXT. So he's just like... like a coach down in NXT, I guess, because he's only a personality and a color and a manager. So he's probably just down there coaching, which is great. Who wouldn't want Scott Hall as a coach in NXT? Mark Coffey got called up. WWE dropped 205 Live. It's about time. Lil Rush, Montez Ford, Joe Coffey, JD McDonough. Goldust has left to go nowhere. Percy Watkins is left. Oh, he had a loan. He was on loan from where? NXT? Oh, that makes sense. Cal Bloom. Oh, they signed Cal Bloom. Oh, wait. No, that's somebody else. I was thinking of Cal. I can't think of his name right now, but it starts with a K. That's Von Wagner. Bobby Roode extends his deal. Money in the Bank. I don't think Money in the Bank actually counts as Money in the Bank. I don't think they use it like that, like the way we would use it. But Roman Reigns won the men's Money in the Bank. Or I guess the Money in the Bank. Io Sky defeated Charlotte Flair in 81. 81. We were just having, a couple months ago, we were having 40s for this title. And now they're having 81. Charlotte Flair, Io Sky. Dang. Harper defeated Zach Gowen. Wait, Zach. Take two. Harper defeated Zack Ryder. I almost said Zach Rowan. Harper defeated Zack Ryder for the Intercontinental title in the 74. Jericho and Ambrose defeated Gable and Benjamin. Oh my goodness, what a dream team, right? Did they team in real life? I think they might have, actually. Let's see. Sean Waltman got hired and sent to NXT as a player coach. Wow. Yes. Do it. I want more of this. Do it in real life. I think he kind of is in real life. NXT UK Tag Team Champion. Okay. I don't care. Oh, they donated to charity. They should donate to me. Super Showdown. Where was it? Was it in Saudi Arabia? Yeah, I think it was. Dean Ambrose defeated Kevin Owens in a cage match to win back his WWE Championship. Daniel Bryan versus Kurt Angle? Are you kidding me? 88, 71, an 80 match. No, an 83. An 83. Kurt Angle, Daniel Bryan in Saudi Arabia. Wow. Asuka defeated Io Sky in a ladder match. Did I say Australia? I meant Saudi Arabia. Asuka defeated. I'm just getting too excited. Breathe. Okay. Christian had a good interview segment. Braun Strowman and Aiden English are in a tag team. I don't care about that. Here's the title. I haven't seen the women's tag titles this whole time. What month are we in? June? Half a year? I haven't seen the tag titles in a long time. Sasha Banks and Ronda Rousey are the tag team champions. They beat the Iconics. Nia Jax defeated Bianca Belair. Oh, here we go. 56. Wait, what? Did I confuse myself? Who did Charlotte Flair face? Was it Bianca? I don't know. I'm going to keep moving on. Roderick Strong defeated Grand Metalik, Johnny Gargano, and Sin Cara for the Cruiserweight title. Wow, what a match. That's a fun little match. Alright, the B team. Slater Gator. I forgot about Slater Gator. I forgot Slater Gator even existed. Tyler Bate, Trent Seven, Mustache Mountain's in town. JoJo stays. Bunch of people extended their contracts. Killer Kelly extends the contract. Oh, Killer Kelly's in NXT UK. Dope. But does that mean, because US isn't on this list of places where Killer Kelly works, so does that mean that WWE cannot recall her? I don't know what that means. Okay. I guess they could tell her, hey, you're working in the US now, and she can't say no because she works there. I don't know. I don't know how that works. But a bunch of people in NXT UK extended their contracts, along with Carl Anderson, Luke Gallows, Roman Reigns, Randy Orton, Sting, who's retired, I believe. He's just chilling there. He's just like, just chilling, old man Sting. Oh, Kyle Fletcher barely gets hired now. Kyle Fletcher. Yeah, I guess he did. That's cool. NXT UK for him. Devon Dudley. Extreme Rules. Is it in Philly? It's never in Philly. It's in Saudi Arabia. Are they just always there now? Dean Ambrose defeated Finn Balor in a cage match, 81. Seth Rollins versus Braun Strowman in a cage match. What is this, Lockdown? Rey Mysterio defeated Big E in a ladder match. Asuka defeated Io, Natalya, Ronda Rousey in a 69. Harper defeated Big Show and Cesaro. This show kind of tanked. Dolph Ziggler defeated Adam Cole for the United States title. Look at that. Dolph Ziggler, Adam Cole, U.S. title in front of 18,000 people in Saudi Arabia. And interview with Hulk Hogan. Got a big pop. Was that a pre-show interview? No, that was on the show. That was a long show, too. I got tired just looking at the results. I almost fell asleep. No, I thought that's an RVD. This is RD Evans. I get all upset for a second. Liv Morgan extends. AJ Styles has left the WWE and has become All Elite. Rhino leaves to go nowhere. Oh, come on. Somebody hired Rhino. Xavier Woods left. He went back to Impact. He went to AEW and he went to Impact. And he went wee all the way home. I'm sorry, Rhino. You're one of my favorites. I didn't mean to make fun of you. SummerSlam 19. Dolph Ziggler defeated Adam Cole to retain the U.S. title in the main event of SummerSlam. Is it in Saudi Arabia? No, it is not. Asuka won a fatal 4-way to retain the women's title. That was the only 2 titles on the line at SummerSlam. Jericho and the Big Show, huh? A lot of promos. Oh, there we go. A bunch of people got recalled. We saw that already when we were looking at NXT UK. A long time ago. Yay, LJ Cleary. Oh, what? Where did Kana go? Due to contract? Oh, that's his Kane. That's fine. I'm fine with that. I thought this said Kana. I was like, she was just a champion. A bunch of UK people got hired. Is this Lyra? No, that is not Lyra. Are they going to hire Lyra? Hire Lyra. Aspen Faith, Rocky Mack, Kyle O'Reilly. Uh-oh. He was bullying a kid. Poor kid. Dean Ambrose defeated Chad Gable and Randy Orton in the main event for an 84. To retain the WWE Championship, of course. Sasha Banks in a fatal 4-way to retain the women's SmackDown Women's title. 79. This title fluctuates so much. Seth Rollins and Daniel Bryan defeated Bray Wyatt and Chris Jericho in an 84. Sheamus defeated Harper to retain the IC title. Nikki Cross defeated Asuka for the Raw Women's title in a 78. The women's division is on fire. EJ Naduka, what's his name? EJ, yeah. Naduka has signed and he's in NXT. A bunch of people tried with this guy. He hasn't really gotten over. His name in NXT is Ezra Judge. I don't remember him at all. I remember him in MLW. And I feel like he's in Ring of Honor now in real life. Crown Jewel. Let me guess. Saudi Arabia. It's like the third or fourth pay-per-view this year. Ambrose defending the title in a fatal four-way match. Sheamus defeated Robert Stone, which is Robbie E. Aleister Black defeated Dolph Ziggler and Leo Rush for the United States title. I think he had it a while back. Interview with Hulk Hogan 91. He's really popular in Saudi Arabia. Brother. Dash Wilder is still the Cruiserweight champion. Give that title to Ricochet, brother. Yeah, he'll do better than 66. Give that title to Ricochet, I say. Survivor Series. Do I even look at this? Is it all tag matches? Rey Mysterio defeated Dean Ambrose to win the WWE Championship in an 80 match. Sasha Banks defeated Marie Kanellis to retain the SmackDown Women's title in a 77. Sheamus defeated The Miz to retain the IC title in a 75. Seth Rollins and Daniel Bryan defeated Samoa Joe and Chris Jericho, the guy they got from New Japan. 87 match. Asuka defeated Nikki Cross and Becky Lynch in a three-way. 81. Raina Reyes. Do we know who that is? Oh, that's I know who that is. That's Valentina Feroz. That's cool. This is a really fun save. I don't know who Mike Shamrock is, but he's a UK guy apparently. Tables, ladders, and chairs. Rey Mysterio defeated Dean Ambrose in the rematch. 89. Daniel Bryan defeated Bray Wyatt. 96. Sasha Banks defeated Nikki Cross. Hell in a Cell match. 79. Asuka defeated Bayley and Zelina Vega. 81. This is good. And then they hired a bunch of people I never heard of. And that's WWE, and that's the world. This world is so unhinged, you guys. Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. Seth Rollins, of course, this year. Money in the Bank went to Roman Reigns, and I never saw him cash it in. Does he still have it? Rumble, Roman Reigns. I didn't even see him get his title shot at WrestleMania. Women's Money in the Bank, didn't even do it this year. Women's Rumble, Ronda Rousey. WrestleMania Battle Royal, Ronda Rousey. WWE Champion Rey Mysterio defeats Dean Ambrose. Wow, the TLC match was in 89. The WrestleMania match here, Kevin Owens, Bray Wyatt, Kurt Angle, and Finn Balor was a 90. This match right here at SummerSlam, AJ Styles and Dean Ambrose was a 93. 93 match. This was less than a year ago. And he's in AEW now. Rip Fowler, oh, he won the Cruiserweight title. I still say give it to Ricochet. Sheamus is the IC champ. There's some pretty good battles for the IC title that we saw happening. Mixed match, no. Raw. Oh, Ricochet and Cedric Alexander are the Raw Tag Team Champions. There we go. They beat. Oh, he beat Dash Wilder just like I wanted him to. Ha. Two Fly defeated the Revival. That's cool. Asuka's a two-time Raw Women's Champion. SmackDown Tag Team Champions are the Bolly Boys, the Bollywood Boys. The Singh Brothers? I don't know. Sasha Banks is the SmackDown Women's Champion. The U.S. Champion, two-time U.S. Champion, Aleister Black. Yeah, see, he had it here. He lost to Cole, lost to Ziggler, then he won it back. The Women's Tag Team Champions is, oh, Iconic. They finally won it at some point. When did they win it? At Crown Jewel. I must have just not seen it. I skipped it. And this guy still. This guy hasn't lost the title He's had this title since 2017. Is that right? It was last defended on. Wow, he had the title for 1,004 days. It was last defended 269 days ago, in April of 19. He's defended it one time. It was at WrestleMania, and he lost by disqualification. And Drew McIntyre never got a rematch. Wow. It's at 82, and it stayed at 82 this whole time. All right, well, we're going to skip ahead to the end of 2020, and then we're going to come back, and we're going to see everything that happened in 2020. That was 2019. I hope you enjoyed it. It's a pretty crazy world, you guys. And I'm going to just close off with this, and you can check out the top 30. And thank you for watching.